as you can see, that looks awesome. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're keto, my name is John, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some easy breakfast meal prep, or just like a quick meal on the go if you just want to do it that way. Anyways, first, if you haven't already hit that subscribe, click subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when I do future videos. If you are enjoying the content, thank you all so much. Let's kick this video off. All right, you guys, this is one of the simplest ways that I have found to make some breakfast meal prep. And I actually just discovered this thing not too long ago. Now, what you're gonna need first is some kind of bowl or Tupperware. I would probably recommend that you do this in glass, because what can happen is when you microwave in plastic, it can put off some harmful toxins, but that's all I got to work with. I'm not too worried about it right now. What we're gonna do is take a couple of eggs. Now, what I like to do is match my eggs with egg whites. All right, calm down, keto police, get out of here. I'm somebody who actually works out pretty heavily. And I'm able to regulate a lot more protein than your normal person. So if you're somebody who is super strict on their keto, like no egg whites, or is somebody that doesn't really work out, you might not want to do that. Or what you could do is maybe add in some butter to kind of counter-react that. But what I am going to do is, hold on. I'm gonna add in some egg whites. Now, what you could also do with this, like I said, if you're not gonna use the egg whites, then just add more eggs in there and beat them up that way. Just have the eggs. So I'm gonna put in this the liquid egg whites, and if you have a food scale and you're trying to be strict and track your food, then you can definitely weigh it. I'm not being too strict right now, so I'm just going to go ahead, pop this sucker open and pour some in. All right, looks about right. What I have here is some leftover chicken, but you could certainly just use some bacon if you wanted to. Some breakfast sausage. What I normally do, actually, because I keep them at work, I got those turkey sausages that I had from the last video we made, Dirty Keto, guys. Check that video out if you haven't already. Definitely could put some sausage in there, bacon, or both. You could put some peppers and onions in here if you wanted to. It really just doesn't really matter. It's very versatile, and you can just put whatever you like best in there. Hell, put some pepperonis in there if you want, a little marinara. And that's another thing, when this thing's done, you can also add some salsa and sour cream on there. It's got like a little omelet. So, whip that up. All right, now you could also add some cheese in here if you'd like. All I have is mozzarella, but I just got this out here to show you. I'm not gonna put any cheese in this one, but I am gonna put a couple of these cherry tomatoes in here. And I'm just gonna rip them up in here, not too worried about it. A little splash back there. And then what I'll do is I'll either season this after it's done, or what you could do is just throw a little bit of seasoning in there. It just depends on your preference. I'm gonna throw a little seasoning. Seasoning salt, just a little bit in there. All right, so normally what I would do with this, guys, I wouldn't cook it at all, but I would just put the lid on it. I'd take it to work with me, and then when it was time for me to break my fast or eat breakfast, whenever I wanted to eat this, then I just throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes. But you want to take the lid off, all right? I learned that the hard way, because it will pop off on there from building pressure. So I do want to show you guys what this looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the microwave. So for 5 minutes. If you're not doing as much, if you're doing a smaller amount, you just kind of check it out. Use your own judgment. As long as it's done, they're eggs, you can eat them sunny side up, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm no doctor, do your own research. All right, I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, you guys, check that out. All right, so one thing you're gonna wanna be careful about is putting in too much egg into the size of a dish that you have, because it will rise. So obviously, it's going to keep cooking, it's going to get bigger, and while all that heat's in there, it expands, but it should be okay. Keep an eye on it. If it gets above there too big, maybe give it a couple of breaks and put it back in. But it really doesn't take long at all. It took a little under 5 minutes for this one, and I just kind of break it up like this, and I'll put some breakfast sausage in there as well, and maybe hit it with some salsa. But I'm probably going to go ahead and eat this tonight for dinner, since I made it for you guys, because like I said, I don't like to cook them. I like to just keep them raw and then be waiting to eat them when they get done. So as you can see, that looks awesome. To me, it does anyway. I mean, it might not be the best thing, guys, and you might not think it's the tastiest thing, but it's so easy to make and so simple, and it deters me from going to make bad decisions. If I have this and I know, okay, I got my eggs and sausage, I don't make bad decisions by going up the street to get like McDonald's, or even cheating sometimes, because that happens, guys. So I ain't perfect, believe me. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this simple video on some easy breakfast, keto breakfast prep. If you want to try it out, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching, and I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to follow me on social media, i.f.yourketo on Facebook and Instagram. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Life's too short, so have a fantastic night.